Yo, what's up LD? What's up Crown? What's up Steve? L85. Activist. What's up Woo? Elden Beast. Gino. 10L. What's up Major? Sap News Sunny. What's up Jake? What's up Seiji? Many Mark. Yo dude. Dude, I can't believe how fast you guys are coming in here. Digimut. What's up dude? What's up Prinzy? Alright. So today basically, we're going for an Arcane build that's gonna utilize Morgott Curved Greatsword Ash of War spam. So already I just got you hooked, guys. Everyone is interested right away. Which one was it? I think it was this one that gave Arcane, I think. First, I want to decide on my fashion. Yeah, that's this one that gives Arcane. So we're gonna use this helmet. What's the weight on that? 5 poise. This has 6, okay. So we could go for something like this. This probably gives 37. Oh, 8. No, sorry, not 37. I was thinking maybe 87, but that gives 88. That's perfect. So that's gonna be our go-to. UFC's in Canada tonight. Who's fighting, Mozzarella? Many Mark, thanks for the resub for 9 months, man. Really appreciate. Thank you so much. What's the PvP meta right now? There's honestly a few things that are meta. Honestly, there's a lot of things that are meta. You can make work with... I think what our meta right now, I would say... Two-handed thrusting sword, double spear, double great spear, double straight sword, serpent hunter. I mean, halberd off stock still, fists. There's actually a lot, honestly. Like on top of my head, like everything that I just said is meta. There's actually a lot. Okay, alright, now let's think about our stats. First of all, let's grab the curved greatsword we want to play with for the most part. And then we're gonna visit Ronaldo. Okay, so this is going to be our main weapon. CGS will always be meta. I don't know if I would consider CGS meta. More like it's a really good weapon for a bad player to fall back to, because it takes really no effort or skill to play with. And it can give pretty good results for someone really average because of the hyper armor. I think I should be doing... I think we're gonna... Yeah, I think we're gonna one-hand it, though. So we want to see... Also, actually, let me grab a clean run, because technically our setup... I'm gonna copy Nash's build a little bit, I guess. I've always wanted to try that stuff. What do we put here? Honestly, I think Poisonous Mist might be the way to go, but could also go like Seppuku the offense. Seppuku, but like here, I just want to see like stats wise, like what's the proper spread for damage. So like if we take into account that, let's say we have like 59 and then maybe like something like 30 here, like what do we have to work with? Actually, I would need to also check Okay, so this requires... Okay, 14 strength, 35 dex, 17 arcane. 35 and 17. And then if we put that to 30, this to 59. That actually does not give us... That gives us like about 20 levels, so... Here we get 4. Here we get 4. It's basically the exact same, but Arcane gives us more build-up, so that... Yeah, Morgott is the longest CGS. If you have an offhand clean run, the extra bleed from leveling Arcane is useful, but not if you're two-handing it. Okay. Yeah, I honestly have not played with a build like this, so this is going to be something new for me, but the idea is like when the return are the same like that, I'm gonna put it into Arcane. But like here, so the cutoff is 20. Is like here we go to 34 if we do that, and then here we go to 36. 38, 39, 41, 43, 45, 46, 48, 50. You see here? So the cutoff is like at 20 arcane. Oh. Okay, never mind. I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping. What about strength? No, strength sass. 66. Oh, yeah, 66. 69. 71. 72. 74. 75. 77. Oh. Wait. 75. 77. 78. 80. 81. 83, 84. Okay, I think that's going to be pretty straightforward. '86. Oh, the cutoff is like about here. 86, 86. So 1 point here. 88, 87. Right here. 90, 91, but that's pretty much it. So what about 88, 89? Okay, never mind. Okay, well, here you go. Here you go, here you go. Go, go! Thanks for the gifted sub to Jake. Really appreciate. No, I do not listen to that music on my own time. These are exclusively for streams, otherwise I would become crazy. Okay, this. Okay, so this is our build. Our damage is actually quite low, which makes me think that maybe we should have pushed the build up instead. Technically, we have 23 here. We're gonna see, I guess. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Technically, this is what we want, like, the build to be. And I don't think I'm gonna need a lot of weapons. So you're going Dex on this one? Well, it seems like it. Did you go Dex or Arcane, Nash? Because I'm legitimately trying to go for something really in the same vein as what you have for that build, except I'm not going 150. Does the Ash of War damage scale with Arcane? Is it probably the best question, because we're gonna be spamming that Ash of War. Okay, let's just put everything in the box though. Discard some shields. If you want damage for the Ash, it's Arcane. Okay, we're gonna respec then. Well, actually, instead of respecing, we're gonna test it. We're gonna test the damage. We're gonna test the damage against a giant, let's say. Let's actually do it right now before we commit further into the inventory. Like right here, for instance, this is our stat spread, which is a bit all over the place, but what I like to do here before attacking the giant, to not get like what is considered a sneak attack. So 1032, and it's important to not get the bleed proc, just to make sure that we have like what's representative of the damage. So 1032. If we go back to Ronaldo, so we got 1032, and then Rebirth. Same spread, but different stats. Sorry. So we compare 1032 with this here. So what we're not gonna get in that testing is the Arcane buildup, but already we're losing about 30 damage on the little mobs. So this does less. It did 999, so. And then our build-up, let's look at the build-up numbers. Our build-up for this went from, I think, 62 to 80, and 82, I believe, to 104, which is very significant, actually. That is actually pretty significant build-up difference. Yeah, from it was 63 to 80, and this was around 82, I think, to 104. Honestly, it's hard to say. I think what I might do, I might actually try to reduce my endurance and push a little bit more offense, I think. Not much difference on AR. I think we're gonna try it like this. Jane, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime resub for 43 months, dude. Thank you so much, man. It's because of the sword. If the Ash of War hits without the sword, you'll do more with Arcane. I mean, that makes sense, really. That makes sense. Okay, so either way, guys, we're gonna try it with like this. See what happens. We're gonna try it like this, and we're just gonna set up the inventory accordingly. 45 Arcane with 35 Dex and the right talisman, you're almost bleeding people out with one bleed trap. It's good. Okay, well, we're almost at 45. we're at? We're at 41 here, so technically I could become a Source Seal user. But I'm not gonna do it. You know, it's tempting to just become Marika's Source Seal. Problem is, we don't really benefit from any of the other stats. It's unfortunate because we have a talisman, you know, for intelligence. We have a talisman for strength, for dex, for faith, but we don't have one for arcane here. Technically, though, we could legitimately not use Marika one, but this one. Actually, this one raises strength, which we don't need either, so that would be a waste. So I don't think that's worth it either, actually. I think the only, like, it's, first of all, it's bad to use the Source Seal. It's legitimately bad. There's no way around it. You should not be using it. But if you try, even if you want to try to use it somehow for whatever reason, you should at least be benefiting from every single stat. Otherwise, it's not worth it. But here, we're not going to be benefiting from strength because we want to stay at our minimum of 14. So it's most definitely not worth it to go for them. We could be using the dex one, that is true. Our dex one goes to 40 here, and let's see how much damage. Actually, what am I saying? We should be using Millicent's prosthesis instead. And we're still not fat rolling. What about that? Still not fat rolling. So what is the damage difference? 17 damage, but we also get that extra, you know, extra for multiple hits. So I think we're gonna rock something like that because we have too much endurance as well. So I think putting on Millicent actually makes sense. We might even lower our dex a little bit to keep like permanent Millicent, like lowering our dex by 4, getting to 45 like Nash suggested, and then that way we reach what is it? We go to like 36 dex. I think that's what we might do, but alright, let's just set up the inventory now. It's not, I don't think it's gonna take as much time as usual, because I don't plan on using really anything else than that. I'm gonna have like a few backup weapons, but that's it. Like today, it's really just focusing on that particular weapon, or that particular setup. Maybe a Ripple backup halberd, you know, for good measure. But yeah, we L2 gaming, absolutely. We L2 gaming, we actually, can we even wield? Like right now I'm thinking, what can we actually use for great bows? I think we can wield that, right? What about this one? This one requires... Okay, we can most definitely use at least that great bow. So I'm like thinking at least I want to be able to use like one range option as usual. I also like... where is it? Dude, where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, this one requires 30. Okay, we can't use it. Because like having Ballista on like any elemental build is very good because Ballista does flat damage. So you're gonna do more damage than the great bows, but it's just gameplay wise it's not as useful, but still. Could swap out life tally for bleed buff. Yeah, I could, but I'm reluctant on sacrificing too much for damage. Like, I know in Invasion it actually makes a lot of sense to go full damage and disregard actually defense, because usually in Invasion, you can heal your mistakes, and you get blendered either way. So what this defines, like, if you win the Invasion or not, is if you can kill people fast enough. So going full offense actually makes a lot of sense, like you're suggesting. But I still prefer to have a little bit of, like, room to maneuver and stuff that's more defense related. So basically my Crimson Medallion is my swap talisman to whatever I need in the moment, whether it be, I don't know, like if we have to fight anything with sleep, like you need to have like the horn charm or like stuff like that. So I like to have at least one talisman to be able to move around. Okay, I mean, I'm not saying that we can't move the other, but if we rely on Millicent, Millicent is going to be permanent. If we have 88, Morgott's also going to be permanent. Well, almost permanent. Against most things, it will. Shard of Alexander could be moved around, though, I guess. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. I might try it, honestly, Nash. I don't know, really. Okay, so usual stuff though for the swaps. We're gonna go with like typical inventory. Let's get like Pro-Talons here, or Pro-Talons, fucking Dark Souls 3 weapon. Let's get that here. Let's get fucking Starfist. Let's get, actually let's empty that. So here, when I make inventories, I like to put ball sacks as placeholders. So if I want to put, like, let's say a great bow here, which is likely going to be wait, where is it? Thought I grabbed one. There it is. Okay, which is going to be here. This represents the great bow, which we remove it after. And then after that, let's put chainsaw. And then after that, maybe another raptor is this. Actually, that's not true. Here we want an HTS. I usually keep the same swaps. It's better for muscle memory. Okay, so here we want an HTS, and I believe for the first time ever... Actually, never mind. It takes 16 strength. I've never used the Bloody Healist because every time I make an Arcane build, it doesn't fit on it. And today, that's actually no exception, which is funny. Okay, well, I guess that's gonna be a Stitcher with Flame Strike. And then we put Morgott, and then we put a halberd. Our halberd is going to be Ripple. And then let's put a bleed dagger. Reduvio. Oops. Okay, we're actually almost done, really. We put this here, we're gonna reinfuse it. Honestly, what else is there? We're not gonna use Morgott, even if it's an Arcane build, and it's always painful to not have Morgott on Arcane builds. We can use a normal Twin Blade. Might as well. Twin Blade is a weapon that synergizes extremely well with bleed, sorry. It's just that here I'm gonna need the Ash of War. So like here, for instance, where is it? Like that. Then we put bleed. And then this one, we can make it like occult or something. With spin slash still, I guess. Is it even worth it to have this occult though? It's not, because it doesn't have any bleed proc. I don't think there's actually any reason to even have two. You just want one with bleed. So we're gonna put it right under though. What else is there that we might want for a build like this? Well, let's just put this because we're gonna need it. Okay. Honestly, I think that's about it. Let's grab the talisman. Let's grab... We can't even use the crossbow. We can use the black bow. So that's 1, 2. 1, 2. And then we put the support stuff. Shield, shield. What else is there? 2, 2. Technically, we're like this right now in our inventory, so we need 3 more weapons to fill everything up. What do we want? What do we actually want, guys? I can't think of anything right now. Something that would go well with this build. Yeah, Moog won't fit here. Strength-based. So we have basically 3 more slots for anything. Sight. Put Enspur. Okay, Enspur is a reasonable suggestion. Okay, let's get Enspur. Let's get 2 Enspur. And then like 1... Actually. 2 Enspur, what else do you guys... we have a Reduvia. We already have a Reduvia. Alright. There you go. Alright, so... There you go, like that, and then... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inventory should be perfect here. Yep, look at that. Alright, so that's gonna be it. Now we just infuse our stuff and we're gonna be ready. Unironically, our lightning daggers should be kept lightning, sorry. And actually, I'm wondering if our... I think our raptors might even be better be kept like that. Let's put 1 normal. No Qatar. Yeah, no Qatar. I think we put like 104. What is even the difference between Occult here? Okay, Occult is better but doesn't have as much bleed buildup. I guess Occult is like doing almost the same amount of damage as Dex with Bundle. We'll see which one performs best. That is going to stay like this. Either we go 104 or 70. Interesting. 70 and this one has 64. Wow. Okay, let's put this one like bleed. It's interesting. For this one, put like 1 blood, and then the other one, let's keep it Dex. Yeah, let's keep it Dex. Okay, guys, I think we're ready. I think that's it. I think we're ready, everyone. Alright. Let's go in and start invading. No sword dance swap for today. We have a better L2 swap. We have a twin blade. Like we have that for a swap, which is nasty. And right away, let's go. So I've never played with this setup. We might tweak the stats, but we're gonna start with this. Okay, remind me guys, I need to be pressing L2 at least 5 times per minute. If I'm not pressing L2 5 times per minute, I'm doing something wrong. So I want you guys to remind me. If I'm not at 5 times per minute for L2 spam, you guys need to remind me. Those are rookie numbers? Well, I mean 5 times per minute. Like, it's almost 1 L2 per 10 seconds when you think about it. It's pretty... We're talking about like 1 L2 per 12 seconds, I think. Which is kind of insane. I think what's going to be most problematic for us with a setup like this, in an invasion setting, not in a dueling sense, but in an invasion, is fighting squads that have ultras. Because I think ultras can stun us fairly easily. No, we didn't change the stats. We're going to keep it like that for now. Insane. We need more blue. Our sleep pots are going to be even more nasty too. There you go. I'm thinking that the talisman that increases damage with bleed might come in handy too. Yeah, I don't think I'll need the Dex talisman like you're saying. Yeah, I think the Dex talisman might not be like as important as Lord of Blood exaltation. I think we should be using more sleep pots though, because this build is just so suited for sleep. White mask? We could be we could be using white mask, honestly. Oh, this place is cancer, but I think they're in the boss room. Oh, they're about to. It does take a lot of FP though using that. I think they're below us. Let's just go down. Rat is blocking. Oh, that was certainly an insane fight. Yeah, it takes a lot of FP to use. You use the less FP talisman pretty often? Honestly, let's see the difference, because that might be like the only use case where I actually use that talisman, but you might be right. So like one full one takes half our bar, so we can use like 2. We can use 2 on a full bar. With the talisman we get which one is it? That's not this one. This one. We can use only like 2.5. That's not great. If we had a bit more FP, maybe that'd be worth it, but But 2.5 is not worth it. That's why we never use that. Definitely not a good use case. If we had more FP, and you got, like, let's say 3 Ash of War instead of 2, I think that might have been worth it. I probably would have gone for it if we could do, like, 3 instead of 2, but 2.5 instead of 2 is not enough. It's really good if you just swap the Ash of War Beetle Helm. Not this one, the other one, but like you take a lot more damage though. You think it's really worth it? Let me actually check what's the difference here with the Beetle Helm. Oops. Well, we're gonna see next time. Just don't get hit. Classic. No, it's not worth it. Oh, okay, we're just joking. Because I don't know, I've never... I have never checked, like, ever, if that helmet was worth it just because of the penalty. Minus 15%, it's a source seal? Oh, okay. Yeah, I never really used that thing. Great spawn. It's almost as if we were really, really, really fucking far from them. That is so weird. Yeah, nice view though, true. Okay, that's more like it. Invade for the scenery. Unironically, I think a lot of people invade not to fight. There's a breed of people like that. I think we're gonna go through a lot of Starlight Shards today, though. Wow, that range. Wow, that range. Damn. I guess it does delete people right away. Mozzarella Lord, thank you so much for the bits, by the way. Really appreciate. Unironically, Banish Knight poke range. Even better, probably. I would actually be curious to know, like... Because, like, the blade itself is not as long, but the forward momentum, like... You see when you do a running attack, you take, like two or three steps. Like, it's not me sprinting, like I'm sprinting now, but then... Boom, boom. Like, it takes 2 steps. So the forward momentum is, like, actually pretty damn high. What's my favorite loading screen? That's a good question. I don't know. That running attack alone makes it annoying to fight. I agree. I think the Ash of War is like fucking painful to fight, and then you have the running attack that's also annoying to fight. And then on top of that, if they two-handed, you have the Eye Armor that's annoying to fight. Like, this weapon is just fucking insanely, like, not great to go against. But I guess I'm gonna be learning, maybe a little bit better how to deal with it by playing with it today, because I never really play with that thing. Nash told me, though, that it really does a good job at going through shield. Or maybe today I'll learn that you can just Ash-of-War everything with that thing. Maybe that's what I'll learn today. That, oh well, better luck next time, better wait for next patch. Maybe that's what I'll learn, who knows. The Eye Armor is the worst part. I think if this Ash-of-War didn't have Eye Armor, it'd be a lot harder to pull off, and it would probably be balanced as well. I think it would actually be... Actually, now that you mention it, I think that's what we should have suggested to balance this. To fucking just make it not have Eye Armor. Oh boy. Oh, come on. Don't know what he's using. Oh, come on, dude. Yeah, that's going to be what's most annoying today, is going to be Ultras. Okay, he swapped though. I mean, the host is dog shit, but it's just really... What did I do here? I fucking unequipped it. Oh my lord, dude. Can't really do much here. We're out of healing too. There's no play, honestly. It's just we got cheese there, unfortunately. There's no other play that I can do in that situation. It's arguably even worse to have to deal with the AI mob than a third, like, real person in that case as well. Because that mob is basically unkillable. Like, you can't kill it with damage, you're gonna need to kill it with status. Therefore, it's gonna take time to kill it. And it does way more damage than a real person. And it just face tanks your hits and keeps moving forward. Whereas real players, you can force them to do things that are unoptimal. Also, we got unlucky that the blue actually happened to have an ultra, which is, like, probably the only thing we can't tank. Well, I forgot to get some raptors, though. Here we have nothing against chariots. I really hate these maps. Should have been only one chariot map in the entire game. Okay, they both have colossals, I believe. No, that's not a colossal, that's a great hammer. Okay, not worth. This is so annoying. Let's get out of here. Should have a chariot spawning. I don't see them. I think they went down, right? Well, we're out of healing, so... Yes, shit map. Can't really do much here, honestly. Maybe we should put raptors on something, though. Like, one of the raptors, maybe. Let's put the raptor here. I think we need to, grab it from the inventory. There it is. Wait, where is raptors at? Oh, you can't put that on this, I bet. Well. Oh, never mind. It's here. Never mind. I'm tripping. Alright. Non-flat maps are bad for this weapon. I mean, the issue is really the chariots, like these, and we didn't have raptors to deal with them either. Like, that just forced us to stay, like, in a tiny room against two people. But even, like, either way, even with raptors, these chariots are annoying either way. It's just a bad map. The moment you fight people that slightly know a little bit of what they're doing, in map like these, you're kind of fucked. Oh my god, is the host like that latent? What the fuck? You guys see that? He took like a hit a second later. What the fuck? That is not okay, dude. There's something wrong in this. Something's not right in this invasion. I think the host might be a laggy fuck. Oh, come on, dude. Your break. behind me. Some good damage though. I think this Phantom here what will probably be over level when we kill him. That's my guess as well. Lord of Blood is not really helping right now. I mean, it doesn't matter which talisman we have right now, honestly. It's just not gonna matter all that much. This we should have though. I'd like to remind you guys that what we're fighting is irrelevant of weapons. Like, there's no textbooks plays against like ganks of 3 people with no help. Like, it doesn't really matter what you're using. Just, you know, a reminder for those who seem to have forgot for some reason. There's no play here. It doesn't matter what I'm using. The play is to wait until there's a play. That's really it. I didn't want to hit the yellow because I would have gotten hit by the host here. Which I have to be very careful about. Ah, the fucking lock on, dude. We fucking were finishing that guy. Fuck me, dude. Can we outrun this? I think we can, yeah. The great thing is that the host is lagging pretty far behind. That's what's good for us right now. The bad thing is that this guy has Wave of Fist, so he can just delete everything. Because he's over leveled. Oh, come on, dude. we got a teammate though. They forgot to put the tongue off. Well, we just need to survive here and go back toward our friend. I have a plan though. There we go. Plan activated. Thank you. Oh my god, that fucking clicked somehow. We need some blue though. Shit player, Jesus Christ. Well, thanks Poison, thanks for the help. I'm so disappointed at the bear. Like, low-key, like, I am actually completely shattered by the fact that the bear got killed in one Ash of War. I am so disappointed. I thought that bear was going to, like, fucking clutch it. Wait, I don't think other curved greatsword have that, right? One-handed? This is just our Arcane decks, but, like, I'm not gonna, like, I don't care about showing the stats or anything, but I'm not gonna show it around just because these are not particularly good stats. They're not optimized stats. It's just whatever we got, really, so. Like, I could show you the stats, but you should not copy it, is what I'm saying. Because I still don't know yet if it's better to go for Arcane or Dex. For, like, stats investment. And, like, this build is looking pretty weak in terms of, like, damage. But because this is a curved greatsword with a really good Ash of War and you have blood, it makes up for it. Like, you have good burst damage. The only problem is that the Ash of War really is super FP hungry. That's really the only problem right now. Yeah, can we jump here? Since he has Hyper Armor, let's match it. Oh well. Build making is easy when you go over level, guys. I'm not going 139. Like, Don't worry about it. I'm not touching that. I'm not a scrub. We don't do that here. We don't overlevel. That defies the entire fucking purpose of build making. There's no sacrifices. You just have everything. It's boring. Like, someone with influence has to put a limit somewhere, right? So I'm staying at that level. I'm staying at 125. I don't care what other people do. Now, I don't know where. Probably below, right? It's always, yeah. Always below. If you spawn up top, they're below. Don't worry about it. It's funny because I talked with Steel yesterday and I told him that he was so scrubbish for not having a 125 build. We were talking about some stuff and like he was showing me his build on PC and I'm like, Steel, you're such a scrub. You don't even have a 125 build. Everything he had was 139. And he's like, what? A scrub? Yeah, you're such a scrub. It's funny. No, it's all in good fun, though. Oh, we have an ant. We have many ants. That's great, actually. We're gonna use them. I feel like this guy's a dragon. Insane lock on. Didn't need to do that. Nice. Can you poise this Ash of War? I mean, yes, but I don't know, like... I don't know if it's worth it. I guess it depends. Because I think what might happen is, like, you poise it, you trade, and then you still get stunned by, like, the follow-up. I think that's what would happen most of the time. No, I don't have, like, a final optimized build right now. Like, yeah, I'm pretty much, like... I'm pretty much waiting for, like, for the game to be, like, more, like, settled in. Like, the support needs to stop for that because, like, the best build kind of changes with patches, right? Like, when they buff and nerf stuff, that defines really what's good and what isn't. So, when the support completely stops, then the builds are going to start settling a lot more, and we're gonna have, like, more bulletproof, like, stats that you guys can borrow or copy for your own build. YOLO, as they say. It's an ultra. It's unfortunate. And an overlevel. Lord have mercy, what is wrong with you? I want to hit this guy with a knife. Not the host, the other guy. This fucking scrub, dude. I want to see if his connection is that stupid, or if he's just on Wi-Fi and it was a one-off. Dude is absolutely over level as fuck. You can't do that many Dragon Breath otherwise. Okay, it seems normal right now. It might have been a one-off. Bro, where do you think you're going? Oh, come on. Oh, come on, dude. Yeah, holy shit, man. Where did he go? Do you think he's below us? Could be low or above. Like here? Yeah. Okay, that's long. Like the BS that. Don't want to get parried, but only 1k souls? I mean, 1k souls is plenty over level. Yo, Steel, thanks for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Never done any PvP in Souls or just barely, but what is the first thing to learn if you would like to start now in Elden Ring? That's actually a pretty good question. Honestly, before, like, I think there's many things I could say in that regard, but before, like, starting to learn the fundamentals, which are both spacing and timing, basically you need to focus on, instead of having to dodge every attack, knowing where the range of your attack and your opponent's attack ends in order to hit them while they are in your range and you are outside of their range. So that's one thing to learn. But aside from that, at the very beginning, I would say the first thing that I would suggest is to find something you enjoy for your character, whether it be a weapon, some fashion. Like, have it be so that you think you look cool with your character, no matter what it is. I think that's the first thing I would suggest for anyone starting out. Like before like anything that's like gameplay related. Because there's just no doubt that when you start out, you're gonna struggle. So if you're gonna struggle, you might as well do it when you're using something you enjoy, right? Or you have a character that you enjoy. Because no matter what tips and tricks you get, everyone is going to struggle when they start off. There's just no way around it. But yeah, for the struggling part, you need to learn basically spacing and timing. You need to learn when to time your attack, which attack to use at the right moment. And obviously that's very dependent on various setups. What happened there, dude? Some weird laggy players. Be wary of the Moon Veil, always. I just can't remind myself enough to always treat Moon Veil, no matter how bad they are, as a threat. Like this here. Not listening. And he's poisoned. No, he's not. Never mind. Just frost them. Let's make them all take increased damage. Dude, I think they're hella laggy. They're like taking my hits fucking 2 years afterward. I don't understand what's going on. Okay, the host is further away, so we can. Let's reset here. Oh my god. Insane turn and burn. Well, host is back. Insane Moonveil spam. Not really going much through the level. Like, they're just fucking sitting back doing nothing. I think we should be using that as well, actually. They're actually being extreme pussies. Oh, really, dude? Well, that might be it for us. But they are actually so fucking cancer with all these projectiles. Just spam. Let's go back up. Yeah, they have Thunderstone, so they're not PvEers, they're just like extremely bad gankers. They unironically have Thunderstone. Alright, careful there. I mean, it doesn't really surprise me, like, the choice of weapon is just... Okay, he's in the left corner. Bro, this guy's laggy as shit. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking shit Wi-Fi. How do you dodge double lance? Do you really want to know the secret to dodging double lance? Are you ready to hear it? So there's many ways you can dodge double lance. You're not gonna like it, I can tell you that much. People are gonna maul, people are going to be shocked. But here's the secret. You can actually panic light roll. Indeed, yes, that's actually a thing. You can panic light roll out of lances. You can Raptor of the Mist as a panic button out of lances. Extremely hard to catch a Raptor as lance. You can actually hyper armor them out of stun with many things. You can endure out of it. You can block it. If you have a great shield, that pretty much nullifies the vortex. And finally, you cannot medium roll it, otherwise you have to predict it. No, handy tech does not help against lances. And the win button, Storm Assault, on reaction against lances to actually win the trade as well. So as you can see, there are many ways to get around it. None of it takes skills, but that's it. I think we're gonna go with, like, Exalted Flesh from now on, because we fight a lot of, like, what's it called? Like, we fight a lot of people that are using elemental, not physical. Interesting, I locked onto this guy back there. What a pro fucking player, dude. What an actual professional. Now we're in a bad spot, though. Let's go back. Can't underestimate 3 people here, though. Love it. I wish I had Morgott right now. That's what we don't want, getting stuck between all of them. Lucky me. Fuck out of here. Insane host. I'm not sure what he was doing there or what he was thinking. Lucas, thanks for the resub for 8 months, man. Good day to you as well. It's the best way to fight someone with Sleep Halberd. I mean, switching to Fire Prelate armor and clarifying Horn Charm. Really easy call there. Honestly, I think for this build, we should probably ditch these Arrow Sting Talisman. Like, use Great Jar, lower our endurance, and just put more points everywhere. I think optimally that's what we should be doing. Because I don't think these talismans really serve us all that well. The pot talisman. Insane range. Great fight. Alright guys, let's do that. Let's actually do it. Actually, I'm gonna keep invading, and I'm gonna open like a tab on my laptop just so I can see the weight in like a build planner for what I need. So we're gonna keep invading. It's gonna be more efficient that way. So technically, we have. So our headpiece is the Mask of Confidence. Oops. Mask of Confidence, and then we have Beast Champion everywhere. Is it altered? Yeah. Okay, and our talismans are... Let's just switch that to, like, let's say, red feather or, like, blue feather. So, Great Jar, Arsenal, Bull Goat, and then Shard of Alexander. And then for the weapon, we only have Clean Rot. And is it called Morgott? There you go. So technically, dude, we are, oh my god, we are wasting so many points into endurance. Guys, check this out. With our current build, we could have 19 endurance instead of 30. Can you believe that? That is insane. I think that's pretty low though. 19 is hella low. That's crazy, dude. Breadstock, thank you so much for the bits. Dude, that is massive. That's 11 points that we could put into, like, straight up both Arcane and Dex. We could have, like, 45, 40. 19's too low. I mean, we'll see. I want to test it. Oops. We're gonna see what the stamina difference is. Another thing that we can do, let me check actually. I think maybe a more balanced way to go about it would be to not use Great Jar and use Earth Tree Favor. Let's see, with Earth Tree Favor, we can go to 23. So we would win 7 points. Let's see what the stat spread would be. It's gonna take a second. Dex 35, Arcane, let's go 45 for instance. Okay, so technically we would have, like, even without the mask, we would have 14, 35, 45, but that would push us to 48 at 23. And at 23 endurance, we also have the Earth Tree Favor, right? So Earth Tree Favor gives us that extra stamina on top, so that might be a little more balanced. Push that to the side. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that this would be better off at 23 endurance with Earth Tree Favor, or do you think that it's worth sacrificing 4 extra points going to 19? I think 23 with the talisman is more balanced. Let's try that. So technically our build changes by losing a talisman slot, but I mean, we get 7 points out of it. So, and I mean, we lose a talisman slot, but we actually I'm curious, before we do that, let's just take a look at our actual stamina amount, not our level, but our actual stamina amount, because technically our stamina amount with this was, like, basically, you know, since we were rocking this, our stamina was 130 stamina and 1887 HP. Oh, actually, no, that's not true. And 2037. So 2037 and then 130 stem. Then let's try that again. And now, look at that. Our stam is at 129, guys. Can you believe it? we gain like around 80 HP. We lose 1 stamina point, and then we gain 7 levels on top of that. This is what I'm talking about. Like, this is what really I mean when I say don't copy my build. It's stuff like this. Like, when the build is not optimized, it makes like such a huge difference. Like, we're not even changing setup, armor, anything. We're just changing 1 talisman and like putting points elsewhere. You see what I mean? Like, it's crazy. That's why you should not like copy builds just on a whim like that. Like, it makes such a huge difference. And now, even now, I'm thinking maybe we should lower our Arcane by 3 points to make up for our Mask of Confidence. Actually, that's not true, because we could technically use this instead. Like, it's almost the same weight. We could technically, actually, it doesn't really matter, because we could use Okina if we want Dex instead. So we don't need to reallocate. Alright. Or we could use just another mask. But like right now, like this is a much better stat spread. Look at that. This is much better. But like our damage difference here goes from 581 to 587 with Okina mask. So pretty significant, honestly. You might go Okina. What about the build-up, though? Let's see. So build-up goes from 84. Oops. So 84 to 85. And this goes from 109 to 108, dude. So, like, Okina is the way to go here. Yeah, 45 is the soft cap, exactly. It's crazy what optimizing a little bit just can do to your build. It's like magic. A ganker that I think is good at 1v1. I mean, like, people that mainly gank, it's virtually impossible. If your main activity is ganking, you will never be good. If you are a duelist and you gank, then obviously you're going to be better. But the thing is, like, what I think a lot of people fail to understand is that in order to become good at these games, you need to actually do some 1v1s. You can't, like, spend your time ganking. You're not going to improve doing that. And when good players actually gank, like, if I was to gank, for instance, it would technically be easier to beat a gank where I am participating as opposed to one of these shitters. And it's for a very simple reason. It's because I will engage in 1v1. And just that simple fact, it's just maths. If I engage in 1v1, automatically you have a much better chance at winning as opposed to having to fight 2 people. And all good players will fight you 1v1. The hardest part about gankers is the fact that they are shameless. If you are shameless, you're basically not going to engage in any situations that would be slightly disadvantageous. You see what I mean? Oh. And this guy's one hell of a scrub too, though. Alright. Where are we going here? Oh, there he is. Okay, now we can engage, I think. Is unimpressed. That's a good name, though. That's funny, actually. And now we're running. Let's go for the blue. I know I saw the blue spawning around here. Don't know where exactly, though. I swear I saw a blue here. Oh, there he is. I don't think I should be doing the follow-up here. that's what he was waiting for. Host is just running until he gets like a free hit. And the blue gets saved. And there's another blue. Insane. Okay, now we're gonna need that PvE that I saw in the back here. One blue is lagging. Actually, I don't want to direct this blast toward the PvE. Be careful. PvE. Destroying. I'm kind of lucky that the host is like focused on me, because he should be attacking the PvE, honestly, if he was smart. Now the host runs. Now you will run until he gets 2 more. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, my friend. Can you reach? Yeah, you can. A little bit. I think we should be... We're still fat rolling with that? What about with this? Still fat rolling. Okay. Nice, he's using Wi-Fi too. Still has his physic active. The people of Elden Ring? Yeah, absolutely. Or first Estus, actually, so it's not that bad. I think we should go after the blue here. If we can find them. There you go, that's one. Oh my god, dude. Shit player goes down. I am not impressed. Get an F for effort, yep. With the most basic fucking bait, too. I knew that if I said it out loud on stream, he was watching, so he wouldn't take it, but that's what I wanted all along. I wanted to just pretend like I was following the blue to just fucking slip up and try to chase me somehow and just fucking ambush him. It worked like fucking textbook. These guys are so stupid, it's insane. Redstock, thanks for the bits. I appreciate it very much, by the way. Redstock, thank you so much for the gifted sub, man. Yeah, he did take the bait, absolutely. What do you got? Oh no, another Morgott. It's a battle of the Morgott. Compelling gameplay, honestly, guys. I thought my game was flickering. It was just the ants just moving their wings. What happened if you both L2 at the same time? The DLC drops? Accurate. Oh, I don't like this though. I really don't. Oh my god, we're stuck here. GG. We take it. Yeah, we actually almost won that. It was a very difficult spot, too. And with Moog, like against Moog, too. My thoughts on strength versus dex for invasions. Honestly, they're fairly similar. Like, at the end of the day, like, it comes down to like really only a few things. It's like, do you prefer physical or elemental? Because you're gonna do more damage with lightning than you do with strength. But with strength, you have a few things that are... one sec. There you go. And the host is already dead. Insane. So, with Dex, you're gonna have lightning, which does better. I mean, I explained that already. We had a full vid about that. Like, the difference between the benefits of, like, doing more Ash of War damage and doing more damage with, like, motion value modifiers, like jump attacks and stuff like that, which is what Dex build gives you, as opposed to raw physical damage, which is what Strength gives you. Strength also, like, having good Flame Strike damage. Flame Strike by itself is a reason why you'd be using Strength. Same thing for Great Bow. Great Bow, Shunter, and Flame Strike are, like, good enough arguments to be using Strength. The fact that Strength also does more damage with cold, with poison. Like, Strength is basically best for a lot of elemental infusions. But yeah, I think actually, legitimately, I think the main benefit of Strength is unironically, like, optimal damage for Golem Arrow. I really think so. Redstock, thank you so much for the bits again. Really appreciate it. Many Mark, thanks for the gifted sub to LD. Thank you, guys. Like, a big reason why you'd prefer Dex over Strength as far as weapons are concerned is Raptor. Doing more damage with Raptor is a big deal as well. Pikes are not a good argument because in Invasion, double Nagi is better than double Pike. You just do a lot more damage. Like, double Nagi outperform Pikes when you're invading. Like, that extra range is not worth the extra the damage difference. Is that a case of GG? Just grab the ladder. I know you want it. That was a close fight, guys. But this is how the fight ends. Yeah, they know. Yeah, it's over. It is over. I mean, it's the game. The game is just busted like that. If you're forced to use a ladder, it's like you lost. It's like a checkmate. It legitimately is. It's legitimately a checkmate. Brad, thank you so much for the bits again. Thank you so much. What about pure Arcane with hybrid Dex Strength? Is that good? I mean, you're spreading yourself too thin if you have, like, Dex Strength and Arcane. Like, that means you're fucking over level if you have that. Of course it's good if you're, like, level 200. You can do insane damage with, like, 80, 80, 80, but that's not a build at this point. You can just throw points in anything you want. Where is that? I think they're below, but... don't really know where. I'm starting to think... let's respawn. I'm thinking, like, maybe they're at, like, the other end of that, but I'm not sure. Would be cool if you could use a shield while on the ladder. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. he get slept like twice? This guy had no HP. Do you think duels have more transferable skills to invasion, or is it the other way around? Oh, dude. It's not even close. Like, if you're good at duels, you're gonna do way better in invasion than if you're good at invasion but bad at duels. Like, being good at invasion doesn't necessarily translate well to duels. But being good at duel does translate well, because a lot of fights will come down to 1v1. Like, I've always been telling people, it was the same thing with Dark Souls 3, even though you guys know the channel for the invasion. I'm a duelist at heart and invader second. And if you're trying to be good at these games, like, I know, like in Dark Souls 3, there was this scoping that by people who didn't like me as much. They would call me the best invader, right? Because they were scared of calling me the best duelist, which was what actually was going on. Just being the best at both, really. But being the best duelist really does come in handy when you're invading, because you just find yourself in a lot of 1v1s. Grim wasn't that good at invasions. Oh, don't get me wrong. There's a ton of really good duelists that were not that good at invasions, but there's not a single good invader that was great at dueling, though. Like, there's no one that's, like, invader main who can just come in there and, like, fuck with the top players. It just does not happen. But top players can fuck with invaders, like, I can't think of, like, anyone else that was actually... Eder was particularly good at invasions as well, actually. Eder being a duelist. I think Fury was also pretty good at invasions as well, honestly. No, not this Eder. Keep forgetting that you guys know me from fucking Elden Ring and not PS3. Oh, he backstabbed it. No, not Eder time. Just Eder. Yeah, exactly, FIFA. Come on, dude. We can't fucking climb on branches here. Fucking slippery ass forest, man. I rolled that too early, but the blast didn't hit me at least. Fucking BS again. We need to climb, dude. We need to climb here. There you go. Let's go try to use the ant back there. Saintriot player, dude. I love when scrub like teabag like that when they're too scared to approach. It's amazing. I love it. And they're too pussy to aggro the ant, which plays in our favor big time. That gives us like a good spot. DC, dude. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. Shit Redditors. At work. Like I'm not doing anything like particularly scummy either. Like I'm not even running. Like we're fighting both of them head on, and they're just like too scared of a single mob that they can both easily kill in 2 hits. Like legitimately, if he does like 2 R2 with his moonlight to that ant, it's dead. Like this is just insane. Like, basically, they have no ground to do that here. No reason to. If they DC in Elden Ring, imagine in actual competitive games. Dude, they must submit fucking fake proof. Like those people on game battles back in the day. I say back in the day, but I'm sure the people who played competitive games recently probably... Oh, we're not... What the fuck, dude? What the fuck is that spawn? Holy shit. What the fuck? Dude, what is that spawn? What the fuck? What are we doing? What the hell? That's fucked up. What do you think of Chase invasion skills? I actually, like... I think a lot, especially in Dark Souls 3, a lot of, like, tryhards like to downplay Chase. I think he was actually probably, like, just right below the level of, like, top player, but it's, you know, it's a pretty high compliment, honestly. Like, he's a lot better, I think, that good players give him credit for, and obviously the average player sees him as like the best or anything. It's nothing like that, but I legitimately think that he's better than what most good players would give him credit for. That's what I think. Okay, well, no roll. What's the AR difference? Oh, why is that 700? Dude, it's 704 when we use the freaking Exalted Flesh. That's kind of crazy. Still think the best player is God Incarnate 666? I mean, you can't really argue with that. There's only one truth. But jokes aside though, I don't particularly like this sort of like these sorts of comparisons, because ultimately like it's very easy to misjudge someone, and it doesn't really, honestly, doesn't really benefit anyone to do that either. So I'm not a big fan of like comparing penis size, especially when you don't have the penises side by side, you know? What's the point? Oh my god, I love it. I guess maybe the joke was too deep. I'm sorry. I think he's light rolling. Oh my god. No HP. Now we need to find the host. Well, it's not going to take long. You know what? I think this guy's probably wholesome. Let's leave him be. Actually, let's you'll need it for this fight. There you go. Oh, that was... Dude, I thought the second one was an NPC. Oh my god, dude. I would have killed him. I thought the second guy was a freaking NPC, dude. I thought this host was alone. Oh my god, dude, that is insane. I legitimately thought that the one sitting on the floor was an NPC, because I remembered vaguely there was an NPC in that general area. Oh my god. I just got fleeced. And I would have never noticed if he didn't move either. PvP or brain, and I spared him because I felt bad. Like, that poor host was like, oh, he's just throwing like light stone or glowing stones. He only has like a fucking dagger, has like shitty armor. It's like, do I really want to just fucking BG him? Not really, but I mean, if there's two of them, it's way more even. There's no room to like to be complacent. I feel like we're getting chased here. I think that those are just the mobs. Light roller, but legitimately Morgott is like quite good against light roll. It has like such range. Like that. And that. Really good range on that sword. That's why you should kill every host, yeah. I mean, it's not the biggest deal, but I don't know, it's funny. Oh, Breadstock, thank you so much for all the bits as well, man. I didn't notice it all, but thank you so much. To be fair, the Phantom was pretty chill. I mean, it's not a question of being chill, it's just that I feel bad when I give a fight to someone that obviously has no chance, no will to fight, they're friendly. Like, if all of these conditions apply, I'll let them live, you know? But if it's like only one of them, like if it's just like a poor PvEer but he's not being nice, or he has the will to fight, because some PvEers don't really... You know, some PvEers are actually normal people, can you believe it? Like, they play the game to actually play. They want to fight, like, regardless. They don't care about dying because they actually just want to play the game. Like, some PvEers actually are like that. I know it's hard to believe, but when they do, you just give them the fight, you know? PvEers are people? Nah. Chad, PvEers are rare. That is true. It's true that you don't see a lot of them. Like, I don't know if it's because, like, maybe for us, the people who DC jump off of ledges, run away, like basically run toward us in 3v1 and then run away in 1v1. I don't know if it's because they just stick out more to us in our head, or if they are legitimately the majority. I don't really know. Oh, that reached somehow. I see some backup back there as well. Let's do that. We're gonna need it for the FP. Wow, when the bleed procs at the right time. Honestly, I think our build is way better off like this, though, now that we reallocated a few points. Also, Brett, thanks for the bits again, man. A few point means a lot. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's funny because sometimes it's better to sacrifice stats for talisman slot, and sometimes it's better to sacrifice a talisman slot for stats. And usually that means, do you use Earthly Favor or something else, or do you use like Great Jar Arsenal or something else? Because those are usually the most like the talisman that give the more bang for buck. Like, they are the talismans that are worth the highest amount of levels if we were to translate all of these per level. It's just that some of them are harder to translate into levels because, you know, Claw Talisman gives attack bonus, but it's only for jump attacks. It's much more easier to translate something like this into levels because that's 5 points. But when it comes to these other ones, like Millicent is worth way more because you get that damage, that 10% damage boost. Like 10% damage boost, if we were to translate that for stats, it's very, very difficult to reach like 10% extra damage just by like allocating more points into something. So basically, Millicent's prosthesis, if you can get the proc, is worth like way more, but obviously it's very setup specific as to like when you are actually going to proc that for it to be useful in an actual fight. Like, a lot of conditions have to apply in order for that to be realistic. And I mean, it's hard to translate what Bolgo Talisman is worth in terms of stats too. Like, there's a lot of ones that are hard, but It's like, depending on the build, it's going to make more sense to have the talisman slot available to use something like Bullgoat. And other times it's going to make more sense to go for straight points. Like for this case here, where we gained a lot just by using the favorite talisman. Brad, thank you so much again, man. Thank you so much. Oh wow, I almost didn't notice him. Okay. Let's get out here. I'll get yeeted. Oh, we got a teammate too. That means they have the tongue active. Oh my god, look at our teammate. Feel kind of bad. Actually, we don't want to get parried though. Oh my god, dude. Well, it could be like that. Where did the hose go? Did he go here? Oh, there he is. Oh! Oh, he barely survived. He finishes the job. Low-key, I was rooting for the host there, but I mean, I can't just let my teammate die, like even if he's using double Nagi. But he almost had it. I was kind of rooting for him because he was the underdog here. That Hand of Millennia, though, I think be nasty. I should use that more. I mean, I'm on the dex build and I never ever use that thing, and we have like flush 48 dex, like just enough to use it. And the fact that he used it right as the guy used fucking BG Storm Stomp on top of that. Just let him win, bro. He deserves it. Yeah, dual Nagis are helpful sometimes, yep. In some invasion, like, you know, maybe in this one, like, I don't really care if my teammate dies, but maybe in the next one I'll be really happy to have him, you know? So you can't start betraying your teammate because you're rooting for the host. Which we didn't betray him, but we kind of saved him, to be honest, because we got in front of the knives. But I could have... I could have thrown the Frostbot in there. I'm not saying that wasn't something that I thought of, you know, just to stop the Ash of War, but we didn't. You know, I was scared I was going to finish my teammate. That's why. You prefer Feet of Millennia? Dude, imagine if that actually comes in the DLC. You have Hand of Millennia and like Feet of Mikola for the feet weapon. Like we get another feet prosthesis. I could see that. That would be very Miyazaki-like. Brett, thanks for the bits again, man. Genius! Thanks for the 1,100 bits, man. Thank you so much, Genius. I'm sure there's a lot of people that would play with the Feet of Mikola. I'm just saying. Oh my god, they had no HP, both of them. I don't know what happens with people like that. Like, they do no damage, have no HP. Holy shit, dude. Genius, thank you so much for the bits again. And Breadstock, thank you so much for the bits. Guys, thank you so much. And Dusty, thanks for the bits earlier. Sorry I missed them. I just saw it just now. Thank you so much, Dusty. You are not forgotten. It's very much appreciated. Brad, thanks again, man. You guys are so generous. Genius, thanks for the bits, man. Every L2 gives 100 bits, it seems. What I've noticed about the L2, like, not just in the last invasion, but in general, is that when I'm chasing someone down, like, yes, this L2 has a lot of forward momentum, but it's better to just use the running attack to chase them down. Brad and Genius, thank you again, guys. Here we go. Okay. Well, I mean... Oh, there's another one. That's a weird spawn. Did he just roll the chariot? Yeah, I think he did. I don't think that's possible. Genius and Breadstock, thank you so much again. Rough place to get invaded. It's actually a rough place to invade, but we just got lucky with the timing. Like, we invaded right at the right spot while they were all separated, while the chariot was already posing a problem to them. If we invaded them at the start of the level, then it would have been bad for us because we had no way to... We would have had no way to back up. We would have had to, like, get away from them by, like, using the chariot, so... Okay, let's see here. Oh, healing regen. Do that. Okay, that's useless. I don't know why I'm doing that. The beauty of regen buff is that I can just stand here and do nothing. Holy shit, Genius. Thank you so much for the bits. And my HP regenerates. Ah, it's a big duel. Never mind. Not get bled here and fucking troll. You know what? Let's not take the risk. Let's just heal up. Alright, now we got a reset. Let's go back in again after this. It's too dangerous to not heal versus those guys, because you could be outplaying them for a little bit and then they get like one rock at the right time and it's just like that, like what we got. But now look at our bleed meter. If he attacks us twice. Oh, come on. Didn't mean to do a second one there. What a terrible fight. Yeah, bonfire duelist right here. Just getting outplayed and healing their mistakes. That's it. Prolonging the fight. Yo, what's up, Painted? Didn't know you were fucking mod in here. How are you doing, man? Hope the family's doing fine. Yeah, you're a mod, apparently. Didn't know either. It's alright. We can keep it. Mod spawning like COD zombies? Honestly, I don't really mod a lot of people. I mod people I trust. And even then, like, there's a lot of people that I do trust that are not mods, so... I actually, I don't know, like... Like, I could be modding Mongoose, for instance, but... I would rather have him as a VIP, because like modding Mongoose like kind of destroys the whole like arch enemy rivalry, you know? It means we work together. It's not the same anymore. Brad, thank you so much for the bits again. Genius and Breadstuck, you guys are so generous. Mongoose is too scary to be a mod? Nah. Dude, when Mongoose, Steel, and I played Dark and Darker together, we actually had a blast. It was like so goofy. I actually trust Mongoose, believe it or not. I like to shit talk him, but that's because I like him. That was a funny stream. I mean, we did one with Lost as well, which was also pretty fun. Man, Dark and Darker was a lot of fun. Maybe I should go back to it. Brad, thanks for the bits again. Oh, not a big fan of this spot though. Oh, we got both. That's actually huge. Thought he would rush me. Insane host. BG3 and MK1? That's a good choice. That's a pretty healthy balance, I think. Mortal Kombat and then Baldur's Gate 3. I've never played either of them, but... Sorry. I watched my girl play Baldur's Gate. Looks like a really good game. Just not my style. I'm not really much into turn-based stuff, but looks fun. This is the type of game that you like to see out there being successful, even if you don't particularly like it, right? I think that's how I perceive Baldur's Gate. Story's amazing. Oh, I believe it. I mean, like I said, I see my girl playing it. You play with your wife too and you do co-op? Dude, that's even fucking better, man. That's amazing. You're generally not into turn-based, but you like it too though, Mungus? Even though you don't like turn-based, you still like it? Brad, thank you so much, man. Was Paper Mario? Oh, we're not doing this. Okay, I got scared there for a second. We are not doing this. Fuck this map. Dude, I heard good things about KOTOR, though. Favorite turn-based game is checkers. Oh my god, not this fucking map again. Whoa. Scary, man. Dude, I bet the host is like going to die before we even get there. He's like back there. Yeah, I think he is. Oh, we didn't hit him. Dude, I got scared. I felt like the sound came from behind. Really scared me. It really does comes from behind. It's weird. You know what? Maybe not. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah. That was the holes. Alright guys, I think this is going to be my last invasion. We're almost at 3-hour mark. Not there yet, though. But I need to go to the bathroom. I want to eat. Oh, boy. Oh. Well, guess that's GG. Rookie numbers, still did 7 hours. I used to stream for crazy hours like that back in Dark Souls 3. It's just not worth it in Elden Ring. I don't particularly, you know, I'm getting older too, like, I don't particularly enjoy very long stream. Like, at least with shorter streams like that, I feel like I've, like, it's easier to manage, like, what you're doing. Like, you're still in a good mood because the game's still fresh after 2 hours. Don't get triggered as much. Like, if you stream for longer periods of time, I feel like the game can start to get to you more easily. Well, Xenos, thanks for the resub. Really appreciate. Genius, thanks for the gifted sub to Painted. And Bread and Genius, thanks again, guys. I think that's gonna be it. So, what's the verdict on this weapon after playing with it? Well, I definitely feel like this weapon requires, like, heavier stats investment. But surprisingly, what stood out to me as, like, the strongest thing about it is actually its insane range. Like, legitimately, like, the Ash of War is pretty good. But I think the standout is, like, the absurd amount of range this thing has. Like, it really feels, like, insane. When you actually play with it, like, the range difference is legitimately impressive. Yeah, it is the longest CGS, and it's really felt. Like, you really feel it when you play with it. Like, you catch people from, like, way, way further away than you would expect. So just having a pure setup without even using the Ash of War. Ash of War being extremely good when you want to trade. Like, all these things considered, it's pretty damn good at just playing normal play. And if we use the Exalted Flesh, because this weapon is pure physical, look at our AR. 700 physical damage on this thing? That's pretty damn strong. Like, 700 pure physical is really good. Alright guys, my girl just came home, so I'm gonna use this to close stream. So, thank you guys so much for coming by again. Really appreciate it. Bread and Genius, thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate. I'm gonna go and pass up the torch to someone else. Alright. Guys, thank you so much. Take it easy, everyone. Alright, let's see here. Who's streaming? Okay, we got... Oh my god, we got Scott. Let's raid Scott again. Let's encourage Scott going back to Elden Ring. Scott is legitimately fun to watch, so even though he's not playing PvP. Alright, see you guys.